Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, this is dealing with your boy, Charleston. Charleston W. And how Charleston basically says that he don't agree with the whole Blac Youngsta dissing Young Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Because he says it caused a split in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all got to understand, see, a lot of us don't agree with what Charleston White be saying, dealing with a lot of topic matters, dealing with, you know what I'm saying, different communities. But this one right here, I would have to agree on. Now, if y'all not familiar with this whole conversation that Charleston had with an interviewer that asked them about how did they feel with Young Dolph being sent up. That's the question that was asked to Charleston White. So he said, you know, from his lens, he's seen how Young Dolph aided and assisted a lot of people in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? And so he's seen how he's also even stated that will also like deplete based on him not being there no more and nobody really picking up where Young Dolph left off at, because Young Dolph, he had more of a giving heart than most people, you know what I'm saying? So this the reason why it was easy for like Young Dolph to put other guys on, you know what I'm saying? Because that was always him. And this is what Charleston is, you know what I'm saying, pointing out, that like Young Dolph had a lot of love and admiration. So a lot of people in Memphis, like, you know what I'm saying, they going through it right now. So with that, he states that, you know what I'm saying, Blac Youngsta, like him, like putting a wedge deeper into the whole situation, you know what I'm saying, by continue to dish Young Dolph. And he says this the moment in time where Memphis should be coming together because they have a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying? But he's also saying that with people like Blac Youngsta, it'd be hard for that to happen. Now, Charleston White even goes on to say that he has some, some investments or some adventures that he had to take care of in Memphis. He said while he was out there, he was around some of Heavy Camp. He was around some P.R.E. He said, and he's seen the difference of which camp is doing the best, like substantially, as far as like which one is really leveling up. And he says from the looks of things, it looked like P.R.E, like Young Dolph left P.R.E in the good hands, or should I say, left them on a good rotation as far as like when business is being done. You know what I'm saying? He said, because you could look, Charleston White was basically saying like, you could look at the P.R.E artists and see like they're handling business. He said dudes, you could tell dudes got money in their pockets. They got all kind of jewelry on their necks, on their rings, on their hands. You know what I'm saying? He said, and you could even tell like the different cars they driving in. He said, he can't say the same thing for Blac Youngsta Heavy Camp. He said, if you see Blac Youngsta Heavy Camp, he said you could tell the only one who's doing something out of the Heavy Camp is Blac Youngsta, because he the only one with money. He the only one with jewelry. Basically, Charleston is basically saying that all the other guys in Heavy Camp still look like they like some scavengers, basically. You know what I'm saying? He said, look like them guys still starving. Look like he not feeding them. And he said you could tell Young Dolph set up P.R.E to like all them guys getting fed. He said you could tell that not only them, that he left it to where they was able to feed their families substantially. So Charleston White is basically saying that from the outside looking in, you can see that Blac Youngsta, he loves all the focus on him. Like I told you guys before, you know what I'm saying? Like Blac Youngsta, he's a jokester, he's a clown, he loves attention. So with that being said, Charleston is saying that with all the attention that he's getting, like you would think that he'll be passing some of that on to his guys in Heavy Camp. He said, no, that don't seem to be the deal. He said, you can literally tell, look at Heavy Camp and see it's some guys over there like really struggling. He said, now, I looked at Heavy Camp. He said, it's some OGs over there that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? He said, as far as for the youngsters still need, like they need a little more help. You know what I'm saying? A little more guidance. And he's saying that the mindset that Blac Youngsta is creating is making those young guys that's under Blac Youngsta like perpetuate that same mentality. You know what I'm saying? And Charleston White is saying this ain't the time where that needs to be perpetuated. The mindset that needs to be perpetuated is the mindset of a Young Dolph. To go out there and aid and assist your community. To go out there and look out for other people. Look out for the younger generation so they could come up. Right? So that's why Charleston White is saying P.R.E, like most of their artists are young. So that's a good start off, right? He's saying that, getting cats from when in their early 20s, helping them become 100,000 to millionaires, that's something like to tip your hat off to. You know what I'm saying? He said, but at the same time, he could see the other side while Blac Youngsta is conjuring up all this beef with P.R.E or Young Dolph. Like, he basically saying that he's missing out on different opportunities to really feed his guys over there heavy camp because the only thing he worried about is dissing and creating beef. You know what I'm saying? When we all know at the same time, if your resources or the people that you know are not aligned right, like your beef can limit you expanding yourself more. And this is what Charleston White said. This is what he was saying. Like, he went to Atlanta. He said he seen how much love Young Dolph had in Atlanta. He said, matter of fact, let's call him Adolph Thornton. Matter of fact, while we here, let's pay our respects and say rest in peace to Young Dolph. Condolences to the family. Shout out to the Paper Route Empire and much love to all my folks in Dolph land. Let's get back to the story at hand. So yeah, he basically saying that, see, Young Dolph, like a lot of people on the outside is looking at Young Dolph as being a rapper. He said, but the people in Castelia, the people that's from Block 19, that's, in the projects that's in South Memphis, period, like they know Adolph. And they know Adolph Thornton when he was a young guy, when he really didn't have much. So for him to come up out of that same environment where he didn't have much, to come up and bring a lot of guys up, he said, now that's inspirational. That's something that you look at that has value. You know what I'm saying? He said what Blac Youngsta is bringing is no value at all. It's valueless. He said that's the type of mentality that'll tarnish a whole community that somebody built. You know what I'm saying? Basically what he's saying, that you got Young Dolph over here who's starting, you know what I'm saying, basically from the bottom of rebuilding his community back over. Then you have somebody, again, along with that, even limiting the amount of beef that he had with people. We all know Young Dolph was able to go throughout different hoods throughout the whole Memphis area. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what side you was from. A lot of people had a lot of admiration and love for Young Dolph. It's not the same thing for Blac Youngsta. Blac Youngsta, at the same time, he had to pay his way in because a lot of people didn't associate with him like that because they knew how he was, you know what I'm saying? And they knew that he would basically, you know what I'm saying, lie down on the sword for Yo Gotti, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like I said before, a lot of us don't agree with a lot of statements that Charleston White says, but this is something I agree, because we cannot continue, like as far as Blac Youngsta, continuing that beef knowing Young Dolph is not here. And then not only that, he basically saying that Blac Youngsta was or is not on the same level comparing to Young Dolph. As far as Young Dolph, again, forget the turkey drives, like he did that automatically every year. Again, he always threw concerts. He would throw free concerts, like back to school fundraisers, all type of things that Young Dolph would do to look out for his community. And he's saying when he was in Memphis, he didn't see Blac Youngsta doing none of that compared to Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, there y'all go, man. Hey, as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.